Hello, good morning. It's Shan here and welcome back to my channel if this is your first time. It is the weekend again, which means I am headed out to the golf course, and today I am playing a short, I think par 60 golf course here in Toronto. I will let you guys know in a minute, but I wanted to do a little bit different for this video where I give you guys tips for what I do when I have to golf on a really hot sunny day like today. It is 30 degrees outside and it's supposed to feel like 35 by mid-afternoon, which if you live in Southern Ontario, that is really, really hot. I know like in my hometown in China, 30 degrees, not that hot, but for some reason, if it's over 25 here, it feels like we're in the desert. So that's all I will say about that. But let's get started with tip number 1, which is to bring lots of water and stay hydrated. I just went to the local convenience store down the street and I got myself one of these 1.5 liter bottles. Don't come at me, I don't generally buy water bottles, but my reusable water bottle doesn't hold this much water, and I need to bring this much water. If I'm gonna be outside for 4+ hours in the sun, this is very necessary, so do this. Or, find your own way of bringing lots of water, but just make sure that you stay hydrated because you don't wanna faint in the sun. Tip number 2 is to wear light colors. So my outfit for today is this white sleeveless top that I got from Golf Town years ago, but I'm sure you can find similar ones. My advice would be to go for one of these athletic breathable fabrics so that if you do sweat, it doesn't show sweat stains down your back or anything. That would be good. But yeah, definitely go for white if possible, or just light colors in general so that you don't absorb as much heat. And my skirt is from Iviva, which is used to be the kids line for Lululemon. They discontinued it. I will try to find a similar one and link it in the description. And this is the general style that many people have from Lululemon. I would try to find a lighter color skirt if you can. They do sell probably the white one. I just personally have this thing with wearing white bottoms. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I actually have a white skirt that I sometimes wear, but I didn't want to wear a white top with white skirt because that's a bit too much and a little bit too tennis country club vibes for me, so I decided to go for this lilac color, and I thought this band has some white on it so it kind of matches. Alright, moving on from my outfit, let's head over to the golf course. I just got to the golf course. I am here at the Scarlett Woods Golf Course. It is a public course in Toronto, par 61. Very short, and I thought it was a good opportunity to practice my short game since I don't live close to a good practice facility. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get to tip number 3, which is, no surprise here, sunscreen. This is my favorite sunblock for my face. I don't know if you can see that well. I'll link it down below as well. And then I'm gonna put on my favorite body sunscreen because if you saw my previous video, you know I like this one because it smells good and it doesn't kind of leave a weird residue on my skin. So I would strongly suggest both of these, this one and this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and pay for my round today, and then I'll see you guys on my golf course, or on the golf course, not my golf course. It was a beautiful day, very windy, and the cost was $47.10 for me. And let's get started with the first hole, which is a par 4, 309 yards from the white tees. There are only white and red tees at this golf course, so I would suggest playing from the white tees if you normally play from the whites or blues. For this hole, it is a dogleg left, but there is a bunker that you can see up ahead that's about just shy of 250, so I would try to aim for that. Don't aim too left because there are trees on the left side, so going for the center or right side of the fairway, you still have a good view for the hole on your second shot. Hole number 2 is a par 3, 167 yards. There are bunkers on the right side, so I would say aim for the left edge of the green. I hit a hybrid here, my 4 hybrid, and I hit this really well, so it went past the green, but I'm not upset about that. I hit a good shot, and I was kind of in between clubs. So here you'll just see me chipping it back onto the green. 3 is a really short par 4, 230 yards. I think it should be a par 3, but no complaints. The picture looks like the hole takes a really severe right turn, but actually the light patch of grass in front is the green. So I just hit my 3-wood here, and thanks to the large wind and just the fairway being short grass, I did actually manage to get this onto the green, so I'm really happy about that. Hole number 4 is a par 3, 127 yards. What you see is what you get. It's directly straightforward. There is a bunker on the left back side of the green and then some water further behind the green on the right side. So if you are in between clubs, I would club down, but if not, just hit an easy swing and you're good to go. Hole number 5 is another par 3. This one is very short. It's 89 yards. I was trying to do like a pitch, so these kind of half swing holes, I like them, but I also should work on them a little bit more. But yeah, this one, again, open hole, very straightforward. Let's get to tip number 4 for today, which is to use your umbrella for shade. Umbrellas aren't just made for the rain, you can also bring them onto the golf course and hide from the sun. Hole number 6 is a par 3, 155 yards. I hit my 6-iron here. This hole has a few more hazards. You'll see water down the left and in front, and a bunker on the left, but I would just say hit to the middle of the green and you're good to go. Also, please excuse some of the shaky quality off the tee here. They wouldn't let me bring my cart onto the tee decks, so I had to get someone that I was playing with to film for me, so I apologize for some of these videos. Hole number 7 is a par 4, 353 yards. It is slightly dogleg left, but the hole again is very open other than the trees on the left and right side.
Let's try.
Hole number 8 is a par 3, 161 yards. I think due to the pin location in the wind, I hit my 5-iron here. But again, very straightforward. There is a bunker on the left and then a bunker behind the green. But since it's a par 3, the goal is obviously to just hit it to the flag, to the middle of the green. We're good to go. Hole number 9 is a slightly longer par 3, 182 yards from the white tees. I just hit my 5-wood here. I launched it up a little bit higher and it was crazy windy, as you'll see in a second. But yeah, there are bunkers on both sides, but if you just go down the middle, you should be fine. Starting off the back 9, we have a baby par 3, 111 yards. I just hit a full pitching wedge here, I believe. There are 3 bunkers, as you'll see from the image, that kind of border the green, but since this is a shorter par 3, just kind of aim for the hole, and that's it.
Every time I do hear I know
number 11 is a par 4, 261 yards. You can see the green kind of tucked in behind the line of trees down the right side. If you can hit it that far, then I would say try to cut the fairway a little bit, but if not, hitting it down the center should be fine. For me, I actually faded this one out to behind the trees here, and this was a really fun shot because I tried to go between these two trees and I didn't hit one branch, so I think that is great success for me. Hole number 12 is a par 4, 320 yards. There is hazard all down the left side, and there are actually poisonous parsnips in there, so I would recommend not going in there. Off the tee, I would aim actually to the bunker or left of the bunker. I hit this like almost right of the bunker and ended up in the rough here because it is a dogleg left. So if you do drive over 200 yards, definitely go off the tee, aim left of the bunker.
Every time that you're here, I know I get wonders in love. Anytime that you're here, I know I get wonders in love. I just love that look in your eyes, it makes me realize I am.
Hole number 13 is a par 3, 118 yards. There are two bunkers, as you can see, and the front of the green is completely open. I believe I hit a 9-iron here just because of the whole wind situation, but yeah, very easy hole, very straightforward. Woo! I was so excited when I made this putt because I had a bunch of long putts today, and one of them went in. Hole number 14 is a dogleg right, par 4, 348 yards from the white tees. I would suggest hitting to that white stake or right of it. I hit this left of the stake and it actually ended up running past the fairway, so I had to hit out of the rough for my second shot. Tip number 5 for today is to bring snacks to the golf course. You'll be outside for 4+ hours, and especially under the sun, I know I get hungry, so I gotta bring something to eat. Hole number 15 is a par 4, 255 yards. It is a severe dogleg right. The green is tucked behind the trees on the right there. I hit my 5-wood here, and I hit it exactly how I wanted to, but I ended up going past the fairway, so I would suggest hitting a hybrid or playing a fade or slice around the trees if you know how to do that. Hole number 16 is another baby par 3, 81 yards. I love these par 3s actually because it really makes me practice my half swings, 3/4 swings, which is just really good practice. Hole number 17 is a par 3, 158 yards. As you can see, there's water in the front that runs along the side of the green. I just hit my 5-iron here, I believe, because I did not want to leave it short. And yeah, hi Canadian Goose. These greens have a lot of like branches on it. I don't know if you can see, my ball took quite a few jumps, but I didn't really want to clean up the whole green for my putt here. Hole number 18 is a par 4, 308 yards. There is hazard running down the right side, and then some trees on the left side. From the tee deck, you'll see the first bunker that you see. I would aim to the right of that. I hit a draw here, my classic shot, and ended up in the rough just in front of the bunker. But if you aim to the right, you'll be fine. The fairway is pretty wide actually on the right side. And for this shot, my club got caught in the rough a little bit, so I ended up just short of the bunker. But that's okay because I had a really good chip here. The group ahead of us wanted me to play with them for this last hole. That's why you see so many people. But yeah, please excuse that. So I'm going to end this video here. I just got home and I'm just about medium rare right now, I feel like. It's actually 33 degrees outside technically, and I think it feels closer to 37, 38. Standing outside under the sun for 4.5 hours, I am just about roasted, but I had a great day actually, and the golf course is very flat. Again, there are a few holes that have water on the left side, as you saw in the video. I would say the distances are pretty good because you have a range of par 3s that you can practice from short irons to long woods, and the par 4s are a good distance. They're over 350, so that's good. And yeah, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope you liked some of the tips. I'm thinking of doing a frequently asked questions video, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a great weekend. Bye!